If you are over 60 and you wake up every single morning feeling like your body is made of rusted iron, I have a message for you. You know that feeling, you go to bed relatively fine, but the moment your eyes open, the struggle begins. Your knees feel locked, your lower back is screaming, your hips are stiff, and even your fingers feel too swollen to make a fist. You sit on the edge of the bed for 5 minutes just to get your bearings, feeling 10 years older than you did the night before. For most people, the explanation is always the same. It's just aging. It's just what happens when you're 60. But what if I told you that morning stiffness isn't just a birthright of getting older? What if the reason you wake up in pain is actually happening while you sleep, and it's something you can influence before you even turn off the lights? Tonight, before you go to sleep, you can try something remarkably simple that may help reduce that morning joint pain and help you step out of bed with a sense of lightness you haven't felt in years. This isn't an expensive pill. It's not a complicated gadget, and it won't cost you a fortune. It's a strategic choice about what you put in your body during those final hours of the day. Stay with me because I'm going to explain exactly why this works, who it helps the most, and why the timing of this small habit is the secret to waking up without the rust. Why joint pain is worse in the morning after 60. To fix the morning rust, we have to understand why the joints seize up in the first place. Think of your joints like the moving parts of a car. To move smoothly, they need lubrication in your body. This is called synovial fluid. When you are moving during the day, this fluid stays warm and circulates. When you sleep, you are stationary for 6 to 8 hours. The fluid stagnates and thickens, leading to that gel-like stiffness. After 60, this process is intensified. Our bodies produce less collagen, meaning our cartilage is thinner and more prone to irritation. Furthermore, your internal anti-inflammatory rhythm changes. Your body naturally produces a surge of inflammatory chemicals at night to repair tissues. But as we age, our levels of cortisol, the hormone that usually keeps inflammation in check, drop to their lowest point during the early morning hours. This is why inflammation peaks right as you are trying to wake up. There is also the factor of overnight dehydration. As you sleep, you lose water through your breath and skin. Your joints are primarily water, and when you are even slightly dehydrated, they lose their cushion. This isn't just aging, it is a physiological process of stagnation, dehydration, and shifting hormones. The reason you feel better after 30 to 60 minutes of movement is that you're finally pumping that fluid back into the joints. But what if we could prevent the inflammation from peaking in the first place? The nighttime inflammation connection. Most of us think of joint pain as a physical issue, bone rubbing on bone. But the real driver of morning stiffness is biochemical. Your last meal of the day essentially programs your morning. Many seniors enjoy a high-carb snack before bed, perhaps some crackers, a bowl of cereal, or a piece of fruit. While these seem harmless, they cause a spike in blood sugar. After 60, our bodies often struggle with mild insulin resistance. When blood sugar spikes late at night, your body releases pro-inflammatory cytokines. These chemicals travel through your bloodstream and settle into your most vulnerable areas, usually your knees, hips, and spine. Essentially, a high-sugar or high-carb snack at 9 p.m. becomes joint pain at 7 a.m. Furthermore, poor sleep quality increases the level of C-reactive protein in your blood, a major marker of inflammation. If your nighttime meal makes your blood sugar roller coaster while you sleep, you won't reach the deep stages of sleep where tissue repair happens. Nighttime is your critical recovery window. If you feed the fire of inflammation right before bed, you are guaranteed to wake up burnt. The one type of food to eat at night. So, what should you eat to extinguish the fire? The core principle is to choose foods that stabilize blood sugar, support tissue repair, and provide magnesium. The ideal nighttime snack for a senior with joint pain is a combination of high-quality protein and anti-inflammatory fats. Here are the best examples to try tonight. Greek yogurt plus walnuts. The yogurt provides a slow-digesting protein called casein, which repairs tissues overnight. The walnuts are packed with omega-3 fatty acids, which actively block inflammatory signaling. Tart cherries, or tart cherry juice, unsweetened. These are one of the only natural sources of melatonin, which improves sleep, and they are loaded with anthocyanins, powerful compounds that specifically target joint pain. Cottage cheese, another source of slow-release protein to keep your blood sugar flat. A small handful of almonds or pumpkin seeds. These are magnesium bombs. Magnesium is a natural muscle relaxant that prevents the nighttime cramping and tension that leads to morning stiffness. Turmeric milk, unsweetened. Made with almond or soy milk, turmeric contains curcumin, which is as powerful as some over-the-counter anti-inflammatories, without the stomach irritation. By choosing these over crackers or cookies, you are telling your body to focus on repair instead of inflammation. How it works inside your body. Let's look at the chain reaction that happens when you make the switch. When you eat a protein and healthy fat snack 60 minutes before bed, your blood sugar stays in a narrow, stable range all night. Because there is no insulin spike, your body doesn't produce those attack dog inflammatory cytokines. Instead, the slow-release protein provides a steady stream of amino acids to your joints, helping to rebuild the collagen that you naturally lose after 60. Simultaneously, the magnesium from the nuts or seeds relaxes the muscles surrounding your joints. Often, joint pain is actually tight muscles pulling on the bone. By relaxing the muscles, you take the tension off the joint. The result? You reach deep, restorative sleep. Your body spends the night lubricating the joints rather than attacking them. When you wake up, you'll notice that cracking in your knees is quieter. You'll find you can stand up from the bed in one fluid motion rather than 3 painful stages. You aren't just covering up the pain. You are changing the chemistry of your sleep. Who benefits the most? While this habit is good for everyone, it is a game changer for specific groups. If you have been diagnosed with osteoarthritis in the knees or hips, this nighttime shift can significantly reduce the startup pain you feel in the morning. If you struggle with lower back stiffness that makes it hard to tie your shoes, or if you have swollen finger joints that make your morning coffee cup feel heavy, you are the primary candidate for this approach. It is also incredibly effective for those who are overweight, as the extra pressure on the joints makes them even more sensitive to nighttime inflammation. Finally, if you are pre-diabetic, this habit will help stabilize your insulin levels, which is one of the fastest ways to lower systemic joint pain. Remember, this is a supportive habit, not a cure, but for many, it is the difference between a day spent on the couch and a day spent in the garden. How to use IT correctly. To see results, you must follow the 60-minute rule. Eat your anti-inflammatory snack 60 to 90 minutes before your head hits the pillow. This gives your stomach time to begin digestion so that the nutrients are in your bloodstream right as you enter the deep sleep cycles. Portion control is key. This isn't a second dinner. It's a medicinal snack. A small bowl of yogurt or a handful of 10 to 12 almonds is plenty. Most importantly, avoid added sugars. If you add honey to your yogurt or sugar to your turmeric milk, you've just turned a fire extinguisher into gasoline. Try this for 7 to 10 days straight. Inflammation doesn't vanish overnight, but it does respond to consistency. Track your results. On a scale of 1 to 10, how stiff are you when the alarm goes off? How many minutes does it take before you can walk comfortably? You'll likely see those numbers improve by the second week. Common mistakes to avoid. The biggest mistake I see is the sweetener trap. Many people think, I'm eating Greek yogurt, so a little syrup won't hurt. But after 60, your insulin response is much more sensitive. That syrup can cancel out the benefits of the protein. Another mistake is overeating. If you eat a large portion, your body has to work hard to digest it, which raises your core body temperature and prevents deep sleep. Also, watch out for the healthy halo of fruit. A giant bowl of grapes or a banana before bed is a massive sugar hit that will likely increase your morning pain. Finally, don't expect an instant miracle after one night. This is about lowering the background noise of inflammation. If you pair this snack with a late-night cookie or a glass of wine, you won't see the results. Alcohol, in particular, is a major trigger for joint dehydration and morning stiffness. Important safety notes. As with any dietary change, listen to your doctor first. If you are diabetic, you must monitor your blood sugar levels closely when introducing a nighttime snack to ensure you don't experience nighttime spikes or morning lows. If you have kidney disease, be mindful of your protein intake and consult your specialist about the best options for you. Always be aware of food allergies. If nuts don't agree with you, stick to the tart cherry juice or seeds. This nighttime habit is designed to support your joint health and supplement your current treatment. It is not a replacement for the medications or physical therapy your doctor has prescribed. We are working with your body, not against your medical plan. Summary: small night habit, big morning difference. We have been taught to accept morning pain as a mandatory part of being over 60, but the science says otherwise. Your morning stiffness is heavily influenced by your nighttime choices. By choosing to stabilize your blood sugar and provide your body with the building blocks for repair, you are taking the rust out of the system. Inflammation is a manageable process, not a permanent fate. Aging does not have to mean a loss of mobility. One consistent change, choosing walnuts over crackers or tart cherries over ice cream, can significantly improve your quality of life. You have the power to program a better morning. Now I want to hear from you. What part of your body hurts the most when you wake up in the morning? Is it your knees, your hands, or your back? Tell me in the comments below. I want you to try one of these snacks tonight. Then come back to this video tomorrow morning and tell us how you feel. Did you find it easier to get out of bed? Did your joints feel a little oiled? If you found this information helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe. We are here to help you navigate health after 60 with clarity and energy. And stay tuned for our next video. 3 foods after 60 that secretly worsen joint inflammation. You deserve to wake up feeling lighter, not older. I'll see you in the next video.